Hey everybody, welcome back to Daniel's Devlogs, my journey where I'm learning to make mature games without mature content. So, I want to tell a story. So, today, or last night actually, when I went to bed, it was kind of a long day yesterday. You probably could tell from my voice. I was tired. I'd been thinking about that problem for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pray about this. I'm going to ask God to help me, tomorrow come up with a solution or something like that. So I prayed, just to refresh my mind and help me to come around to it. And he answered that, which is great. So I've got some cool stuff to show you in the next one, but I wanted to shout that out first. I never really think to pray about the smaller stuff like that. It's always like big life stuff, but God answers all kinds of stuff. So it's just cool to see. Anyway, let's get on to it. That story, in my mind, is a small reminder of the many, many reminders we all need, frankly, that everything is from the Lord. Every good thing above is from the Lord, right? So that is all the family in your life that are fruitful, right? That is all of the friends. That is every possession you have. That is everything. Food on your table. Your brain, right? Your brain came from the Lord. So any problem you solve is from the Lord. The very air in your lungs is from the Lord. So it's just a way to remind yourself that you can honor him for that. So anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's the runner running around. He's jumping over all kinds of obstacles, that sort of stuff. That's what all this refactoring nonsense was leading to, was getting the runner and the tagger to be able to jump around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So what's next for the game? So next up, I'm going to be looking at making another general reaction. So that'll be like rolling under obstacles. That'll be good. I'm going to make the tagger where it can dash towards you and roll towards you or towards the intercept position, which shouldn't be too hard now that things are refactored, which is another benefit of that. And then finally, after that, I'm going to make the difficulty settings for the AI. So we'll see how that goes. The last thing I wanted to show was do another scroll check for the code, just to kind of show you where I'm at. This is very, very close to being done. Not quite, but this is it right there. So it's a lot less. It turned into all of these scripts. So it went from one script to a bunch of scripts, which kind of counterintuitively makes it easier to work with because it's smaller and you don't have all these ties coming together throughout the whole code. So anyway, hope you all have a good day.